The African savanna welcomed a new life, bathed in the golden hues of dawn. A leopard cub, eyes still closed, took its first breath, feeling the warmth of the morning sun. The world was a blur of sounds and smells, a symphony of life that the cub was just beginning to sense. The cub, small and vulnerable, relied entirely on its mother for warmth, safety, and sustenance. Warmth and nourishment came from her, a lifeline in the vast, untamed wilderness. She was its protector, its only hope for survival in a world filled with unseen perils. The savanna, though beautiful and teeming with life, held hidden dangers at every turn. Predators lurked, ready to exploit any weakness, their eyes ever watchful. Lions and hyenas posed a constant threat, their presence a reminder of the harsh realities of life here. The young cub, blissfully unaware of these dangers, remained safely tucked by its mother's side, enveloped in her protective embrace. Its early days were a delicate dance between vulnerability and the fierce protection of its mother, a balance of life and survival. The cub grew quickly, gaining strength and confidence with each passing day, its muscles becoming more defined. Its playful nature emerged, tumbling and batting at its mother's tail, a sign of its growing curiosity and energy. These were moments of joy, but they also served as crucial lessons in agility, strength, and survival. The mother, through play, began to impart the skills the cub would need to survive, teaching it the art of stealth and the importance of patience. The bond between mother and cub deepened, a connection forged in love, necessity, and the shared struggle for survival. The cub's survival depended entirely on its mother's guidance and protection, her every move a lesson in the art of living. These early days, though fraught with danger, were the foundation upon which the cub's life in the savanna would be built, a testament to the resilience of life in the wild. Tragedy struck, shattering the peaceful existence of the leopard family. A rival male, driven by instinct and the need to dominate, challenged the cub's father for territory and mating rights. The fight was brutal, a whirlwind of claws and teeth, each leopard fighting for survival and supremacy. The cub's father, outmatched and overpowered, succumbed to his injuries, leaving a void in the family. The cub, still too young to understand the finality of death, felt the shift in its mother's demeanor, the urgency in her movements and the tension in the air. The mother, now alone, faced the daunting task of raising her cub without the support of her mate, a challenge that required immense strength and resilience. Danger lurked around every corner, and the loss of her mate made her vulnerable to threats from other predators and rival males. She knew she had to be strong, for her cub's sake and her own, drawing on every ounce of her instinct and experience. She would need to be vigilant, always on guard against predators and rivals, ensuring the safety of her cub at all times. Instinct took over, guiding the mother to a new den, a safer haven where she could raise her cub away from immediate danger. It was time to teach her cub the ways of the savanna, the essential skills it would need to survive in this harsh environment. The lessons began with stealth, the art of moving silently through the tall grass, avoiding detection by both prey and predators. The cub watched intently, mimicking its mother's every move, learning the subtle nuances of survival. Hunting was a more complex skill, requiring patience, precision, and the ability to remain undetected until the perfect moment to strike. The mother demonstrated, her body a blur of motion as she brought down a gazelle, showcasing the power and grace of a skilled hunter. The cub, initially hesitant, joined in, its instincts kicking in as it began to understand the importance of the hunt. With each successful hunt, the cub grew more confident, its skills becoming sharper, preparing it for the challenges that lay ahead in the wild. Time, relentless in its passage, pushed the cub towards independence. The journey from a playful cub to a solitary hunter is fraught with challenges. The playful days of youth faded, replaced by the harsh realities of adulthood. No longer could the young leopard rely on the safety of its family. The mother, sensing the change in her offspring, intensified her lessons. Every hunt became a crucial training session. The cub, now a young leopard, watched and learned, its instincts honed by its mother's guidance. Each movement, each tactic was absorbed. The day arrived, as it inevitably must, when the young leopard felt the urge to separate, to establish its own territory. It was a natural progression. It was a bittersweet parting, filled with a mix of excitement and apprehension. The young leopard was stepping into the unknown. The mother, her duty fulfilled, watched her offspring disappear into the tall grass. A pang of sadness mixed with pride. She knew the challenges that lay ahead. The savannah, vast and unforgiving, presented a daunting challenge. It was a world where only the strongest and most cunning survived. The young leopard, now alone, faced the task of carving out its own domain. It had to be vigilant and strategic. It had to find a territory with enough prey to sustain itself, but not so rich that it attracted fierce competition. Danger lurked everywhere, in every shadow. Lions, hyenas, and even other leopards posed constant threats. The young leopard had to be constantly on guard. The young leopard, relying on its instincts and the skills honed by its mother, navigated the treacherous landscape. Every step was a test of survival. Each encounter, whether a near miss or a face-off, provided valuable experience, shaping its understanding of the savannah's harsh realities. The journey of independence was just beginning.